Ridhi, a 28-year-old woman, came from work and noticed that her mother and aunt were having a conversation about tattoos. Riddhi also joined in and gave her points as to why it's okay to get one, and she had around 5 to 6 supporting points. While she was explaining her points, Riddhi's younger brother Raghav, who was 18, walked in with a huge smile, assuming that she was on his side. The minute her mother broke the news that Raghav is planning to get one, Riddhi flipped completely and started explaining all the negative effects of getting a tattoo. Her aunt was in complete shock with the sudden change of her viewpoint, and she was totally confused. Was Riddhi for or against it? In today's video, I will be talking about the third Rashi in the Bhachakra or natural zodiac, Mithuna Rashi or Gemini. To know if you belong to Mithuna Rashi, you can check if Chandra Graha is posited in the third house in Bhachakra or natural zodiac, then your Rashi is Mithuna Rashi. In my previous videos, I had explained that Mesha Rashi or Aries depicts the germination or start of the journey. Let's imagine the situation of a person who starts his journey from the cave and comes towards the grassland or civilization, that is Vrishabha Rashi. Once this person reaches the grasslands, he walks, runs and explores and eventually wants to fly. The individuals born in this Rashi first desires to experience the walk, run and flight in their mind and only then in the real world. Such individuals like to relish their khayali pulao, their imaginary world. According to the Vedas, the words or Shabdh took birth in the space and traveled through air and reached the humankind, and that's how communication originated. Only through words are we able to express our thoughts and emotions. Mithuna Rashi is the sign where communication and expression begins. This is because the lord of Mithuna Rashi is Budha graha or Mercury. Budha graha is the lord of communication or Vak. Without words or sentences, our life seems meaningless, futile and directionless. Communication gives us an aim and a purpose. Through interaction, communication and logic, reasoning and thought is formed. When a thought is formed in our mind, that thought remains in the dual form in the beginning. Then the mind comes up with various ways to analyze it, refine it, or even judge it. Basically, every thought goes through a process before it is converted into action. This Rashi's symbol is a twin, a male and a female, which indicates dual nature. This Rashi is in its purest form. This Rashi has both the yin and yang energies, the Shiva and Parvati energies coming together. The union of two different energies indicate creation. This is the reason Mithuna Rashi born individuals are full of ideas, concepts and innovations. Innovative mind knows no boundaries, but once they are stuck with a thought, they will not rest till their thought is communicated or converted into action. These individuals tend to be rigid and behave stubbornly on certain occasions. Once they get entangled in their own web of thoughts, then their dual mentality is out in action, creating confusion. Irrational actions take over and the results can be disheartening. These Mithuna Rashi individuals are blessed with intuitive powers. But if they don't enhance it with regular practice of meditation and chanting of sacred mantras, then this gift is of no use to them. The geometrical symbol of Mithuna Rashi contains two vertical lines. which are covered horizontally at the top and bottom. These vertical lines represent two universal forces, that is, positive and negative. It is almost like there is a compelling need for these vertical lines to connect with each other, even though there seems to be a reasonable gap between these forces. Their eagerness to merge is certain, just like the yin and yang. These forces are ready to express their deeper emotions and feelings to the outside world. This is why Mithuna Rashi individuals' basic need is to use their words to express their emotions and thoughts. They are always seeking for that special connect with whom they can share everything, as perfect communication cannot take place unless two people are on the perfect wavelength and vibe beautifully. When they cannot find this connect with the outer world, these beings constantly struggle with multiple thoughts, ideas, and feelings within their mind. It is very difficult to understand a Mithuna Rashi individual due to their dual nature. They are often maddeningly inconsistent. They can argue for one point of view today and tomorrow pick the exact opposite side. For them, it's always interaction, discussion, and analysis which is important, not the end result. Their mind needs to constantly be working, and that makes them feel satisfied. When Mithuna Rashi people express their thoughts, it's not some crap what they are sharing. It's fully analyzed, rationalized, and practiced in their mind. These Mithuna Rashi beings often display sudden change of mood, which their partners find difficult to understand. That's why, please make an effort to understand these fluctuations. Also, please allow them to express their thoughts and feelings freely, as this will help them attain their inner peace and calm their restless mind. If you want to know more about your horoscope and how your Rashi is influencing the way you think, the way you behave, the way you talk, then please get in touch with me and I'll help you. Getting professional help from an astropalmist who is also a psychologist like me will be beneficial for you. Think about it. Your happiness and peace of mind matters to me.
If you like this episode, please share and subscribe to my channel Astropalmistry and Psychology with Akhila Murthy.